Visiting friends abroad is always so special. It's so exciting to travel to discover new places or new things in known places and getting to see how your friends made the city their home. A few years ago, my friend Hannah and I spent a couple of days in Vienna, and she fell in love with the city so much that she chose it later for her exchange. So of course, when the summer began, I had to visit her. I got to step into her life, seeing where she lived, joining her for her morning coffee, and meeting her friends for drinks and also swims. She even introduced me to the beautiful vineyards just outside the city. On Saturday, we started the day with some breakfast at her go-to cafe close to her house, and then headed to the 7th district for some shopping. We just chilled at Hannah's hut for a bit because we walked around so long today and also had lunch, and right now we're gonna try to get some dinner. And we're just gonna Hannah, where are we gonna walk to? The Donau?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk to the Donau, just get some dinner there, and then we're gonna meet up with some of Hannah's friends and then just go for drinks for tonight. So yeah. Good morning guys, it's day 2 and today we have a really full day planned, but I just woke up and showered and we're heading to breakfast right now. I think Hannah's gonna take us to a bakery, so we're gonna just get some like bread or something and some coffee. So let's go. Here's the bakery. After breakfast, we were planning to meet Hannah's friends for a swim at the Donau Insel, since it was such a hot day that day, but we had a bit of time to kill, so we stopped by the Kunsthaus to check out its funky architecture. After checking out the area for a bit and the Kunsthaus, we hopped on the U-Bahn and headed to the Donau to swim and just lay in the sun.
Someone that you used to be before you was buried in responsibility.
Yeah?
I know it's hard to see all the things that you could never be.
In the evening, we had plans to hike up the vineyards and watch the sunset, but we weren't so lucky with the weather. After a hot sunny morning and afternoon, it all of a sudden started pouring with rain and even thunder. So instead, we found a typical Austrian spot nearby for schnitzels and had dinner while we waited it out, and then headed up the vineyards once the rain stopped. And that was so worth it. Hi guys, so it stopped raining, we had dinner, and we decided to walk to the wineries anyway and like look. They're like right behind us. This is so cool. So we're gonna try to get 1 glass of wine before it closes and then head back home. Another update, we made it to the top, but then everything was closed. And we got driven up by a random taxi driver who was like, I'll give you a lift for like 2 minutes. So sweet. But yeah, right now we're just gonna walk around the sunsets along the vineyards, which is so beautiful here. After finding out the wine bars at the top were closed, we walked back down and luckily stumbled on one that was still open. We had some wine, talked, and then headed back home. The next day I already flew back to London, but it was such a lovely weekend in Vienna, short but so special, and it felt so nice to see the city through Hannah's eyes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one.